Let us start the session. So we have completed the data types, so which are important guys. Without data types, we cannot create any table into the database. So now we can discuss about the SQL sublanguages or SQL types of statements or SQL commands or SQL commands. So that there are five types of SQL statements or five types of SQL subcommands. So by using these five statements or five commands, we can write into the queries to the database. Without these five commands or five sublanguages, we cannot write a single statement as well. We cannot write a single statement. So before going to deal with the database, you must need to understand all these commands or sublanguages. All these commands are sublanguages. So there are five sublanguages in the SQL. These five commands in the SQL. One is data definition language, data data manipulation language, data control language, transaction control language, then data query or retrieval language. Data query or retrieval language. So these now we can discuss one by one. Data definition language. Data definition language. By using data definition statements or commands, we are used to define tables, database structures, or schemas. Table, database structure, or schemas. By using these data definition statements or commands, we are used to define. Define in the sense we can create database object tables. We use and so on objects. So we used to define tables, database structures, schemas. There are there are five types of commands is there: create, drop, alter, truncate, and rename also is there, guys. And rename also is there. And rename also is there. Create, alter, drop, truncate, rename. So create is used to create new database object or table. By using create command, we can create new database objects. We can create new database objects. Objects in the sense, as I said, table or views or anything which you created to the database, that is a object. So by using a create statement, create command, we can create new database objects. By using alter, we modify the structure of the database or tables. So we can deeply go into the each command or each statements one by one. We can deeply go into one by one. So as I said, we can create by using create command new database objects. Those are like tables, views, procedures, index, sequences, and so on. Sequences and so on. Okay, this thing. This command is used to create database object, tables, tables, views, procedures, index, sequences, and so on. Whatever you create into the database, any object, any table or view or index sequence, anything that is called an object. To create a table, we must follow some rules. How Oracle has developed, how SQL as database is developed. So we must follow the syntax as we discussed yesterday. Create student table or something. Create table, table name, then open parenthesis, column, data type size, column 2, data type and size. Must you need to use the delimiter. This is called delimiter, semicolon or delimiter. In terminology, we can call it as a delimiter. So if we create a student table, study we have seen, right? If we create a student table, create table, table name, then student ID, then data type. Guys, if anyone joined newly today and missed the data type class, then I have uploaded in the YouTube. I ping those links in the chart. Copy these URLs. Once we close the meeting, these URLs may gone. So you can copy and you can go through one by one. So you must and should go through the second class and third class. First class is the introduction, second and third. Okay. So why we declared number data type, guys? Here student ID is a numeric data. So number data type is used to insert the numeric data into a column. So that's the reason we have declared number. Name varchar to 10. So it is a string or character data. So varchar 2 is used to allow to the data, I mean column, the insertion of string or character data. So that's the reason we have used the character. Marks is a number data. So numeric data. So now we we have seen so far yesterday. So we can create a table by using create command only. By using create command only. Set line 200, set page size 200. So we have discussed about the suits, right? Okay. So let us create table. Table name is stud stud student underscore April batch. So we must have to declare this one. So student ID stud. So what is that? Number data type. Student ID number data type. Student ID is the number data type. I just have taken two. Next, yes name, student name, varchar 2 data type. Next, marks. Going before that, student name, student ID, branch. Branch also numeric data, right? So I'm giving number data type. So I just take INT. Okay. Next, phone number, number data type. Next, okay, that's okay. So this is the table creation. Yes, right. So we have created a table by using create command, and table here create is a command, table is a keyword, and this is a table name. Then we must have to follow the open parenthesis and column name, then data type, then size of the data type. The end of the all declaration of a column, you must to close the whatever you declare the open parenthesis. So now you can see the table stud underscore a. So these are the we have declared the we have declared the columns. Now create a table create a table by using select statement. So far what we have taken select statement. So far we used select statement for to read the data or to retrieve the data, to fetch the data from the database. This is called read or fetch or retrieve. Everything is the same, guys. So whatever the data is already available in the database, so to read or retrieve or fetch the data, we used select statement. So now create we can create a table by using select statement as well. It's very important. In interview they will ask how to create a table by using select statement. How to create a table by using select statement. So in every it must and should know this one, guys. In every interview, this one they will ask how to create a table by using select statement. We can create a table by using select statement. Select statement. Select state or by using select statement with the existing table with the existing table, or we can call it as it's a copy of existing table by using select statement. So there are two types of creating a table using select statement from the existing table. One is along with the data, one is along with the data, another one is without data, another one is without data. This concept is same as subquery, guys. Subquery. So we can this is called simple subquery. We can discuss this one in the subquery very clear. But I will show you some example how to create the table along with the data or without data. How to create a table along with the data or without data. The syntax it follows: create table, table name, which you are giving new table. Yas keyword. Create is a command, table is a keyword, a new table which you want to create, and as is a keyword. In place of open parentheses, in place of open parentheses, we have to use the as keyword, then select statement, and what and all column you require to create the new table, those columns on any conditions. Okay, there are two types, guys. One is along with the data, another one is without data. This is the example one. See, along with the data, we can create table along with the data. Along with the data. Let us see. Select star from EMP. This is called one table. One table. Or else yesterday we have taken, right? We have inserted APB underscore 5. So this is one table which you have created yesterday, right? So I wanted to create a table by using this existing table along with the data. See how it follows. Create table is a keyword, and the table name I'm giving APB underscore copy. This time I'm giving. Yes. Select star from APB underscore 5. See, table is created. Table is created. Let us describe the table, guys. To describe the table, we have a command DESC. Then table name. See. See what and all columns are there. All columns is came. Let us check the data whether it's copied data or not. Select star from APB copy we have created, right? See same data. Here three columns we have. If you use all columns, it will come. If you need only specific columns, create copy one as is a keyword. Here I will take only e number comma e name. I need only these two columns. I doesn't require all. Only specified columns I need it. What is the issue, guys? Can someone tell me? You have to use comma separated all columns, right? That is the issue. So you can see now. Table is created. See table first. Description. Describe of APB copy one. See only two columns created. Let us check the data. Select star from APB copy. See only data is two columns data is came. These two columns. Create clear, guys. Any doubts? The new one who joined. Did you understand it, Naveen? If you get any doubts, you can ask me. Okay. Thank you. These all are the links for previous classes. Class 1, class 2, class 3. You can follow. Tanya, if you are newly joined. So you can. This is my YouTube channel, guys. Please watch the videos and subscribe to my channel. Once I upload today class, you will get the notification so that you can go through it. Okay. If you like my subject, please like and share with it to the others. Now another one is I wanted to create a table without data. Without data in the sense I wanted to create a table I wanted to create a table by using some existing table, only structure of the table. I don't need the data. I need to copy the structure of a table. It's very important, guys. This only they will ask in interview. How to create a table structure of how to create a table structure by using existing table, or else how to create a new table using the old table. I need to create a new table using the old table structure. I want to create the only table structure. I don't need to copy the data. I don't need to copy the data. It's very simple, guys. So everything is the same. Just you have to put condition is false. 1 equal to is condition true, guys. Where 1 equal to is condition is true or false. 1 equal to is true or false, guys. True or false? Can someone tell me? 1 equal to is true or false? What, guys? Can you hear me? Hello? Hello? Yeah, can you hear me? It's false, right? So condition is 1 equal to 2 means condition is false. It's very simple. If you give the condition is false, then it will then it will copy only structure of the it will copy only structure of the table. It cannot copy the data structure, in the sense only columns and data types of the table, only columns and data types of the existing table, only column and data type of the existing table. See now, select star from emp is the existing table. I need to create another table, only the structure. I don't need the data. Structure, in the sense to see the structure of a table, we we have one command called describe, DESC, then emp. This is the structure. The emp number, it cannot accept the null values and data types of data type and size it. So I need to copy the same structure of a table, but I doesn't require the data of this employee table. So let us create table. Table name is emp underscore copy underscore yes, select r from emp where 1 equal to 2. So here what will happen? Here a condition will get false. When the condition will get false, the data cannot be fetched from the table. If you want, you can see. Same one you can execute. See, no rows is selected. When you execute this command, are you getting any data? No. So data only we are not getting. So here it is not returning any records or any rows. So it just to copy the structure. It cannot return any rows. See, it cannot return any rows or records. For example, if we give where 1 equal to 1, see data will come because the condition is true. So now we have given where 1 equal to 2, condition false, then only table structure will get copy, because the condition which you mentioned here, it is not returning any rows. Data it is not returning. When it is not returning any data, then emp copy doesn't copy the data. It just copy the structure. You can see whether it's copy the structure. Describe the table, structure of a table. See copy table, and the same describe employee table. See, both the structures are same. Clear? That is subquery concept. Just we discussed create command. That's the reason I explained. So be remember that one. So again we discussed deeply about the subqueries. Clear, guys? Any doubts? If no, then we can move further, or else I can take it up by end of the session. 10 minutes for that. Next, create is completed. So alter. Why alter command? It's modify the structure of the database. It's modify the structure of the database objects or table. It's modify the structure of the database objects. We can modify the structure. See, for example, here this is the structure of employee table. If you want to modify the structure, modify structure in the sense either the column name, either the data type, either the data type size, either the constraints. We can discuss this one in the constraints concept. Okay. So if you want to modify any structure in existing table, if you want to modify the structure of any existing table, then we can use the alter command. We can use the alter command. Alter command. Clear, guys? So alter is used to change the existing table structure or existing object structure. So within alter, there are four subcommands or four keywords, you can call it. Four subcommands and four keywords, you can call it. So here you can observe drop command is there. You can observe drop command is there. See here, if you see drop command is there, right? It is one main command, it will act. Again, it will act the subcommand. Drop and rename. Drop and rename act as a main command and subcommand both. Or else, first it will act as a main command, then it will act as a subcommand or keyword. That is what you can see here. That is what you can see here. Uh, Drop and rename. See, here drop and rename is there, right? These all are the DDL commands, data definition language. So drop and rename will act as subcommands for alter and main commands also. We can see first about the alter, then we can see drop, how it will work the main command. Now we can see how it works the subcommand. Okay, so alter is used to change the existing table structure by using the subcommands or keywords. There are four types of keywords: add, modify, drop, and rename. Add, modify, drop, and rename. So now we can see one by one how add, how alter works with add. How alter works with yard. Can see one by one how alter works with yard. Alter, it is used to modify the structure of a table. So yard and modify rename. So yard, it is used to add a new column to the existing table. It is used to add a new column to the existing table. See, for example, here EMP is having these columns. So my requirement is, in somewhere I get my requirement, I need to capture employee address. Employee address. So already table is created, right? So we can't create again same table along with either one, because the my requirement is I need to add the address column for this table to capture the address from now on. Already 13 rows data is there. From now on, it has to capture the address column as well here about the address of employee table. By using, now what is the requirement? You have to add the address column. So add, by using add along with the alter, add is a keyword here or else subcommand. We can add a new column to the existing table. We can add a new column to the existing table. Okay, by default this column will be added in place of last column, in place of the last, in place of the last column of a table. So here, this is the data, this is the data. When you add, it will add last column for the table or in a table. Okay, The syntax of alter table is alter table. Alter is a command and table is a keyword. Then table name of existing table. Then yard is a keyword or set command. Then column name. Then data type. Then size. Same previously how we used to declare while creating the table, how we used to declare a column. How we used to declare a column, guys? Previously, how we used to declare a column? How we used to declare a column? See, just to open the parenthesis, then column, data type, size. The same way here also, column name, data type, and size. So here just add this alter. Alter. General meaning of alteration what, guys? For example, if you give your cloth to any tailor, you will tell do some alteration based on your requirement. You will explain to the tailor. So you are doing alteration to the existing object. The same way here we are doing alteration for the existing table by using existing alter command. Alter table, table name, yard, column name, data type, size. To add a single column. To add a single column. See, for example, let us see. Here, select star from APB_5. See here, shall. Employee number, employee name, shall. I wanted to store his address. So now do alter. Alter. Tell me the syntax, guys. Alter table. Then table name. Have yard. Very simple, guys. SQL. It's a like simple SQL. This one English language. So what you are doing here? You are adding a column. Just mention a yard. What you are adding? You are adding a column. So mention the column. Alter table, table name, yard, column name. Here, yard, column name, yard, column name. What is column? Here we mention the phone number. What's our requirement? What column you have to add? Address is the column which you need to add. What is the address data type, guys? Yard, column name, then data type, then size. What is the data type of address? Yesterday we discussed. Say varchar 2. Varchar 2. So I just mention 20. So just alter table, table name, then you are doing adding a column to the existing this table. So you mention the column name, then data type, then size of the data type, then delimiter. See, table is altered. Where this column will get added? Yes, to last column of the table. See, now execute the same command. See, address is added. Address is added or not? So this is the syntax for to adding a single column. To adding a see here alter. We have taken the alter table. Table name is a student. Then yard is a column keyword. Then phone is a column name. Then number data type. Then 10. Then 10. Okay. Now requirement is I wanted to add two three columns at a time, not single column. Two three columns at a time. Okay, see here student table address column, two three columns at a time. That's very simple, same syntax. We have to use the open parenthesis here, because you are adding multiple columns. See, alter table, table name, then add open parenthesis in place of column, column name. First, before that, before column name, you have to use the open parenthesis. Then column 1, that is column name, data type size, comma, column 2, data type size, and so on. Multiple columns you can add it. Multiple columns you can add it. Clear? See, now we have created one table stud, description of stud a. This is the table, student ID, phone number, name, branch. So now my requirement is I wanted to add student fee and student address and gender. Three columns I would like to add. This is the syntax. You alter table, table name, you add open parenthesis, column name 1, date type size 2, column name 2, date type size 2. See, alter table, student, you add phone number 1 and email, two columns. Now my requirement is I wanted to add three columns. Alter table. Table name, guys, STUD A. Yard. My requirement is I am adding the columns. So here previously one column means directly column name, date type size. If you are adding multiple columns, you have to put it comma separated within the open parenthesis. Okay, column 1 is address, addr, address, varchar 2, 20. Next, gender column. What data type I have to declare, guys, for gender? What data type we have to declare? Yesterday we have discussed for gender. Very good. So we have to use the char, because gender we put only F or M, single byte. So there is no sense to create use the varchar 2. By default, char will store the single byte. So for gender column, you have to declare the char. Next is fee. What is the fee number data type? So I just mentioned 10. Like this, you have to declare it. Clear, guys? Table is alter. You can see now. Select. Sorry, we can describe the table now. Describe of stud underscore a. Previously only four columns. Now seven columns. Three columns are added. See, we declare char. By default, it has taken 1 byte. Clear? That is adding a column. Adding a column to the existing table. For example, now you got requirement. You need to modify the year, branch is 38 digits. So my branch name is, its maximum only 10 bytes. Here automatically this size is getting waste, right? Size is getting waste. Am I right or not? Here size is, storage is waste, because you are giving 10 bytes, here 38 digits you require, or else students IDs are increasing in your campus. Here you declare 2 bytes. That means it will allow you to insert only 2 digits. Till 10 it will allow. Till 99 2 digits. When it is comes to roll number 100 student ID, by that time it cannot accept it. You can see insert into student A values. So student ID 99, yes name Naveen, Rama. Next, his name is the Rama. Next branch, I'm putting some Hyderabad branch. Next, phone number. Phone number is a numeric data, some 10 digits. Next, address. Something put Hyderabad only. Next, gender. Just M. So whatever string data which you are inserting, it must be within single quote, guys. Next gender. Next fee. Fee is 1000. So invalid number. What it is raising, guys? Branch we declared as number data type. But what data you are inserting? String or character data. So if you are declared as a number, that should be a number data type only. Branch is 1. See now one row is inserted. Select star from stud underscore a. See now, for example, if I try to use 100 here, see what is the error? Value larger than specified precision allowed for this call. So we declared as a 2 digits only, I mean 2 bytes. If you declare 2 bytes, it will accept till 2 digits. When it is comes to 3 digits, it will become as 3 bytes. So that is the error it is raising. So now what your requirement? You need to modify this existing column data type size. Existing column data type size. Now it will come to the picture that add modify. Modify is used to change column data type or data type size only. We can do modify along with the alter with the modify. Only we can change the data type or data type size only. Either we can change the data type or data type size. Now my requirement is I would like to change the data type size. Data type size. So what I have to do by using alter modify command I have to do it. Alter. Same syntax, guys, for everything. Keywords will get changed. Also table name. Same. A. Modify. To modify, it will come same, guys. To modify single column, you no need to declare. To modify single column, you need to declare any open parentheses. Directly modify name of the column name, then data type, then size, then data type, then size. See, now modify. What I am doing modify some student ID column, STUID. Say number data type. So I am increasing for feature reference 10. STU, SUD, not STUD, SUD. SUD ID only, right? Alter table name, modify SUD ID, not STU, SUD ID. See now table is altered. Previously, what is the data type size for the column 2? Data type size is 2. Data type size is 2. Now you can describe the table. See SUD ID data type is become 10. Did we increase it, guys? Is it increased the size by using alter modify command? Is it increased or not, guys? Increased. So now my requirement is I want to modify two columns at a time. So what I will do, I need to change this. For example, I wanted phone number is 10. So I wanted to add their year India plus 91, some other location country code also. But it number is accept 10 digits only. So foreign mobile numbers it become 11, 15 also is there. So I wanted to change. I have to increase this data type size. Data type size. Now requirement is gender accept only one byte, either M or F. But I have to put is female or male. Female or male. Female it will become FEMALE. So around 6 bytes. So but it will accept only one byte. But it accept only one byte. Male is 4 byte, but it accept only one byte. So I have to increase the size here, and I have to increase the phone number size. Have to increase the phone number size. Two columns requirement, right? Now you can see alter table, table name, modify. Now we have to open the open parentheses. So which columns you need? Phone number, number data type is 15 I have increased or else 20. Next is gender. So here car. So I am using same car only. Observe. Here some 10 I have declared it. See, table is altered. You can describe the table now. See, phone number previously 10. Now phone number become 20. Fee is big. Gender is previously car 1. Here gender is 10. Gender is 10. So previously gender care 1 only, here 10. So we have increased. But something we have to make sure that while doing the modify, there are some points. You must remember these points, guys. In case of char varchar to data type, you can increase the size when column contains the data. Here, previously, STUD table having the data or not, guys? Having the data for every column is having the data, right? Respond, guys. We have yeah, we have data, right? See, character is gender is char data type. Okay, can we increase the char data type here? We have increased. So in case of char or varchar 2, in case of char or varchar2 data types. So here observe, gender is char. For example, if you want to increase student name also, we can increase it. See, SUID node, here yes name. I will take it as varchar2. It was 10, right? I will do 30. See, describe the student here. See, previously student varchar2 is 10. So yes name is 30, it's become. So can we increase the char and varchar2 data type sizes when the table is or column contain the data? Column is having contain the data here. This column also contain the data. So even if it is column having the data, can we able to increase the size in case of char and varchar2? Can we increase it, guys? When the column contain the data, did we increase it or not here? So we have increased it, right? See, gender is, we have increased it 10. Yes name is previously 10. Now we have increased it to 30. Even though column is having the data. Even though column is having the data. That's what I am telling. In case of char and varchar2 data type, you can increase the size when column contain the data. In case of decrease, data type should be not data type should be not less than the based on the data size on a column. Observe this one. How many bytes S column is S name is having, guys? How many bytes student name column having the data? How many bytes, guys? One, two, three, 4 bytes, right? 4 bytes. So student column is having the 4 bytes. So in case of increase, here 10. So we have increased it to 30. In case of increase, we can happily increase even though column is having the data. In case of decrease, you can observe. So here 3 I will put. Column is having 4 bytes data. I am modifying it to 3. See, cannot decrease column length because some values is too big. Some values is too big. So we have 4 bytes, right? We can increase to till 4 bytes. See, table is altered. See, its name is increased to 4. Why it is not decreased to 4? Why it is not decreasing 3, guys? Why it is not decreasing 3? We can decrease it to 4. From 32, we can decrease it to 4. But we cannot able to decrease it to 3. Raising error. Cannot decrease column length because some values is too big. May I know the reason? Because the table contain the 4 bytes of data for that column. See, if table contain, if the table contain, if the table contain, see now I am trying to insert 5 bytes. It cannot accept it. See, yesterday we have seen this one because the size of the column is 4 bytes only. but we are trying to insert the 5 bytes. That's the reason we are getting the error. So by that time what we will do, we will increase the size for 10. See, now size is increased. Now you can able to insert it. See, even you can able to insert 6 bytes also. Again, see, now you can check the data. See, this is the data. Now you can try to decrease it for 4. Why it is not coming 4? The column is having maximum is 6 bytes, minimum 4 bytes, maximum is 6 bytes. So you can able to decrease the size till maximum size. See, table is altered. When it is comes to 4, it is not altered. When it is comes to 6, it's altered because the column contain the maximum 6 bytes. You can check the data now. You can describe the table now. See, to decrease it to 6. Clear, guys? That is the statement. In case of increase, in case of increase, we can happily increase how much size you need. In case of decrease, you need to know that whatever the data bytes or length of the column, 5 bytes or 6 bytes, till maximum size of the bytes you can able to decrease the column maximum size, you can able to decrease it. So 6 bytes is the maximum size here, we can able to decrease it. For example, you have 8 bytes of the maximum size, you can able to decrease the size till 8 bytes only. So in case of char and varchar 2, in case of number data type, you can increase size when column contain the data. So did we increase the size, guys? Number data type, here number data type, see, phone number is here 10. So we have increased it to number data type phone number 20. See, 20 we have used, they increased. Even the column contain the data, see, 10 bytes of the data is there. Even though column contain the data, we can happily increase it. In case of increase, there is no problem, guys. In case of increase, there is no problem at all. In case of decrease in the number data type, observe. In case of char and varchar 2, till maximum size we can decrease the size. Here maximum size is 6 bytes. The data is having the column name. We can decrease it. But in case of number, column must be empty. See, we modify column is phone number. What is the maximum size of phone number table is having, guys? Maximum size length of the bytes phone number column. We have, we can till 20 we can insert it, but maximum size is how much, guys? The column is having 10 bytes. So let us try to increase 10 bytes. So in case of char and varchar 2, the maximum size is having Navin 6. So in case of till maximum size, it's table altered. You can try in number till maximum size. See, column to be modified must be empty to decrease the precision or scale. That is the difference. In case of char and varchar 2 data types, we can decrease till maximum size of the bytes the column is having. In case of decrease, the column must be empty. The column must be empty. Then only we can able to decrease the size. Then only, see, describe of APB 6 we can see yesterday we have taken, right? Here S number is 38. Select star from APB6. This column is having data now here. Is there any data? The column? Any data guys? No rows selected. That means there is no rows in the table. These are the rows or record anything same. No rows selected in the means there is no single row. Is S number column having any data or not? Please respond guys. Please don't keep calm. Do we have any data in the table or column for this? Do you have any data? We don't have any data. Now you can see the magic. Here I will try to decrease it. See APB underscore 6. Modify S number. Total how much? 38 digits. So I am increasing 10. Table is altered. Sorry, decreasing 10. Why it is altered now? Here it is not altered, right? Even though we put the maximum size bytes which is having the phone number column, here it is telling it is raising error. But why it is altered? Even you can see 1 is altered. Why it is altered now? So when it is comes to decrease for number data type, there is no matter how much bytes column is having. The column must and should be empty. Then only we can decrease the size. See here, S number column is nothing the data, no rows data. That's the reason we can able to decrease the size. In case of increase, we can happily to increase for character, for char, for number both. In case of increase, for char or varchar 2 or number data types. These three, we, we can happily increase it. We can increase. That doesn't matter how many bytes the data is having because we are increasing the we can increase it. We can increase. In case of decrease, in case of decrease, char and varchar 2 till maximum size byte till maximum size of the bytes which is having the column. We can decrease it. We can decrease it. For example, column is having 4 bytes one row, 5 bytes one row, 6 bytes one row, 8 bytes is one row, 9 bytes is one row, 10 bytes is one row. What is the maximum size? 10 bytes. Till maximum byte of the size, we can decrease the size. In case of number, column must be empty. Column must be empty. That doesn't matter how many bytes column is having the data. Even one byte having also, it cannot, SQL server cannot allow to us to modify that data type because that doesn't matter how many bytes column is having. Clear, guys? Is it clear? In case of number data type, column to be modified must be empty. To change this one, we will see. Can you give me another 5 minutes? We can complete it. Sorry, five, just five. Okay, just 5 minutes. I am telling you guys. Only these two statements I wanted to complete. These two statements. See, in case of number data type, column to be modified must be empty. To change data type one group to another group. One group to another group means, for example, here phone number is having which data type, guys? See, now describe of student underscore a. Here phone number is having which data type? Number. So for example, alter table name is a. So far we discussed about the increase or decrease of the size. Now we can deal with the data type change. Modify. Column name is phone number. Column name is phone number. I am changing to varchar2 data type of same 20 bytes. See, column to be modified must be empty to change the data type. What you understood, guys? What you understood? Yeah. Is there any data in the column we cannot modify to one group data type to another group data type? One group in the sense number and integer is the one group. Char, varchar to CLAB is the one group. Those all are the varchar. Those all are the character data types or string data types. The integer and number is the number data types. So here we are trying to modify the data type from number to varchar to, that is one group to another group. So for example, you can see describe of APB underscore 6 now. See, there is select star from APB underscore 6. Is there any data, guys? No. No, right? So now you can see what is the size this one number data type. Let us see, can we change from number data type to varchar to data type from one group to another group? 6 varchar to just 1 by table. Table is altered. So can we change in case of data type? Can we modify from one group to another group when the column does not contain the data? If you want to modify from one group to another group data type, number to varchar 2 or number to varchar or any data type without number group data types. So the column must be empty. Then only you can change data type from one group to another group. In case of number data type, in case of number data types. So here, why we able to modify from? See, you can describe the table now. See, change it to number to varchar to. Why we can able to modify? The column does not contain the data. That's what I mentioned. In case of data type column to be modified, must be empty. To change one data type to another group one group to another group. To change data type, character to varchar or varchar to character, the column may or may not be empty. Why? Because these two belongs to same group. Character is allowed to insert the string data type only, varchar to allow to you insert the string data type only. To change the data type, for example, describe of describe of stud underscore a only. See here, gender is the character, right? Now you can see alter table stud modified. So here gender column 10 is the size. So I am changing character to varchar 2. Here table is having the data, guys. Stud is a table is having data. Stud table is having data. See. Now even though table is having the data, see, we can able to alter because we are not changing from one group to another group. Character and varchar to both are same group only because both will accept the string and string or character data type. It will allow to you insert the string or character data. So to change character to varchar to or to change varchar to character, to change to varchar to char data type or to change char data type to varchar, we can able to alter even the table is having the data because the both are the within the group only. The both are within the group only. Only the problem when number data type, if you are changing from one data type to another data type, then the column must be empty because number will accept the numeric data, character and char data type accept the varchar to char data type accept the string data type. Clear, guys? That's all for today's session. So we have discussed we have discussed only alter and modify. Only alter and modify. We are left with the drop and ename along with the alter, not main command. Keywords, how those drop and rename will work as a keywords with the alter, we can discuss tomorrow. We can complete the DDL tomorrow, guys. See, in outside they will complete these all commands within 10 minutes, I think so, in YouTube or any institute. Because they simply will tell create the table, alter one command. They won't tell everything the scenarios, each and every scenario. That's all for today's session. I am ready to take up any questions, guys. So if you missed any my previous class, so I have posted in the chart class 1, class 2, class 3. So you mustn't go through the class 2 and class 3. Class 1 is the introduction. If you want to go to know about the DBMS also, you can go to the class 1. Then you can like and subscribe to my channel so that once I upload the today video or further videos in future, you will get the notification. If you like my content, please like and share it with others. I'm ready to take up the questions now. Any questions? Anyone is having any questions? Any doubts for today class or any generic? Yes, please. Yes, yes. See, I don't have any problem. People are joining late, so that's the reason I'm starting at 7:40. 7:30 people are joining late. Guys, if you really want to continue, then you can join sharp, guys, so that class should not exceed. So here C25 around we have started at 7:40. 8:40 is the 1 hour time. 15 minutes is increased. That's quite common. Some days we cannot stop the. You have to understand, Satvik. I can understand from your end, so we cannot stop the class in between the topic. Tomorrow it may be you may forget it or it may be fresh for you. So I don't want to stop the middle. That's the reason. Okay. Thanks for understanding. Any other questions? Anyone is having any other questions? Okay. Rajeswar, hello. Rajeswar. Oh, you are